when it comes to implementing humanitarian operations, we came together today in the face of an escalating conflict, which is having the predictable, devastating humanitarian and human impact. The physical impact of the conflict on hundreds of thousands of people in terms of their lives and livelihoods being destroyed, the psychological impact on those same people, and particularly on the children, cannot be overstated or overemphasized, and should be a tremendous motivation for those who are involved in the efforts to resolve the conflict.
Last time when you were here, you announced the agreement, and you said that you will continue.
We face a lot of obstacles in the efforts to meet the needs of the people. We face tremendous political obstruction from the government of Syria. We face an incredibly dangerous operational environment because of the conflict itself. And we face capacity issues among the organizations who are trying to scale up physically from no humanitarian or very little humanitarian operations to a massive humanitarian operation. The situation is deteriorating, so in spite of the scale-up, the gap between the needs and the means is very much still there. So we ask our donors to invest in this scale-up. Operations again worldwide and also in Syria. We need more money. If we don't get more money, people will die and there will be more humanitarian suffering. The needs will continue to grow as long as this conflict continues. That is a sad and tragic truth. To enable humanitarian action in an incredibly difficult, dangerous environment, funding is now the #1 priority in terms of unlocking a bigger humanitarian response. That's both for inside Syria and also for the regional refugee response.
The real tragedy here, I think.
The agreement was difficult to negotiate, difficult to secure, but now the focus is on implementing it, and we have a positive engagement with the Syrian government on its implementation, which is translating into more humanitarian action on the ground.
We have seen a continuous arrival of an average of 700 refugees crossing the border daily. There are days where we have seen 1,000 or more, and this is a combined number for the 4 neighboring countries, Turkey, Jordan, Lebanon, and Iraq. We see mainly a lot of families coming. 75% are women and children. Actually, half of those crossing are children, and many of them, most of them arrive in destitute situation, arriving but with the clothes that they're wearing. So they're really in urgent need when they arrive to be assisted and helped when they cross the border.
Worldwide, and it's the formula that we are applying in.
With every hour and every day that passes without a political settlement, we will be faced with increased humanitarian needs. So we are actually, as I said the last time, running behind a train, and not only is that train of humanitarian suffering moving, but it's accelerating.
Of the environment. On the first question,